Welcome to my therapy. It's the Ranger Manger Show, Ranger Manger Show therapy. So I'm watching Halloween Wars. Yeah, it is about, my clinic has stopped. Yeah, because it's like Hollywood Wars and evil and Halloween and it's food. So they're talking about like The Exorcist and stuff like that too. Well, not now, but before. And I think I forget how she said like how The Exorcist just scared her, like just troubled her for years. And I'm still reminding you how my mom took me to see The Exorcist. I was scared because people were scared because there was so much people throwing out lose their mind and da 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 da. And mom's like, it's gonna be all right. And you know, she's gonna eat her popcorn. I didn't want to like throw, because I throw up on throw up. If you throw up, I'm throwing up. That's why. Oh, nice. That's why I never wanted babies. I like diaper duty. I just, you got to know your lane. I didn't even like cleaning up after my pets when they throw up. I'm not good at throw up and stuff. Like, I like, remember my little infusion experience with that? That was the worst ever. There's nothing in the world can ever happen to be worse than that. That was just, no. Ooh. But anyway, yeah, but so the EXO, she's getting her popcorn. I'm thinking, Lord have mercy, we're going to be throwing up. I'm going to be throwing up in the, because my mom's a G. And mind you, I had read the book, The Exorcist. Yeah, I actually read the book. Epic book. The book was amazing. Yeah, I'm talking about my early teens or whatever. I read the book. I'm a reader. The book was amazing. The book was amazing. I will say the film was amazing. The film was epic, and the stage that it set, the film was epic. The Exorcist, and the music was, oh my gosh! That music was just everything. The soundtrack that just set the tone. Set the tone. But getting back to, mind you, I had read the book, so the whole thing about the Reagan spinning her head around, and all this and all that, and so I was like really looking forward to, because people were like traumatized by that. I mean, they were like some people are still traumatized now by it. So gets to the movie, and mom's just eating, she's eating popcorn and everything. I mean, shoot, I mean too. I mean, me and food. I brave the race down in Africa for food. So anyway, Reagan gets to the part where she turns her head, whatever, and I'm waiting for that. I am waiting to be scared shitless. I'm like, mind you, I grew up watching every Halloween. We would watch the whole Halloween marathon. I mean, it was like we'll start at 6:00 in the evening and 6:00 in the morning. We're drinking soda and eating popcorn. Or coffee or tea or something. We eat popcorn or cookies. So just be like, I believe y'all in y'all room, and I'm gonna be over here at this TV, okay? Because we're gonna watch Halloween. So I grew up on the black and white, like, Dracula and Frankenstein and all. I mean, you really got to like scare the fuck out. I will say I don't like haunted houses and stuff like that, but that's just because I don't like the dark. I don't like to be, if I see something coming, I'm fine, but I don't like to be rolled up on all of a sudden, because I will slug you. There have been many people who found that out in haunted houses, and I apologize that you didn't know that I was like a bitch. Don't roll up on me real quick. I just automatically flex like that. I just do. I automatically. It's not even a question. I don't even think about it. That's some of my basketball players tried to save me from a fight. I'm about to slug him. I just do. Don't roll up on me. So, but yeah, so anyway, so get to Reagan's head going around, and literally, to me, it was just, she whips it around. Oh, if you saw the movie. Long story short, it's like like we both, I could feel it because we had our own little telepathy going, you know, so, because this was the moment. This was the moment that was supposed to scare us, this was the moment that had everybody in Fayetteville, like, running out, screaming and protesting. This is Demon Spawn, you can't see this hellacious movie. I lost my mind, I'll never be right for the rest of my life. We were like, ready, like, scare the fuck out of us, because I've only been watching horror movies since birth. So anyway, and she spun her head around and did the little thing, and we were like, it's almost like the commercials where the guys go, somebody doesn't like it that I'm funnier than them. Ha ha ha, and I am. But no, but it's like, you know, we look like, Then we looked at each other again like, is that it? Was that it? That was the big moment? That was it? There were a couple of things I was very much impressed with The Exorcist, but the head spinning around was not one of them. That was like, I was very highly underwhelmed. I wanted to be overwhelmed. And I was highly, but the movie was a blast though. The movie was a blast. I mean, all of that was blast. All of that was blast, but the head turning thing was underwhelming for me. And then I thought too, but I had read the book. So when you actually read the book, because the book was amazingly written. So that was a spoiler, I think, for me. I mean, you know, where did you get the book, Val? My mom? She get the book. And you know me, I'm a reader. I don't know if I asked to read it or she gave me to read it because we knew we were going to see the movie and stuff like that. So, you know, I guess it prepared me for what I was going to see or see if I wanted to see. And I was like, and the book was amazing. If you ever read the book, The Exorcist, well, I mean, you know what the movie is now, so it's not going to be the same thing. So I read the book before I saw the movie. The book is forever a classic. That book, so I am pretty sure I am not even going to remotely see this one. Number one, people be doing too many demon spells and shit like that. They're really trying to cast spells on you people. And I'm dealing with enough witches. I'm like, you know, every day I wake up, what witch do I need to kill today? Glenda needs to drop a house on somebody's head. Who shall it be? You know, or maybe I'll just turn around and be Dorothy Water. So, but anyway, so I like, you know, I'm not really trying to see that. Plus, I don't want to be underwhelmed because Linda Blair was, you don't give that whole crew enough credit. And I will remind you again why you don't play with shit you don't know. Now, I will say this, Hollywood, you know, you gonna do what you do, but a lot of these producers don't be getting into trouble. It's the actors, and they turn around and die or something horrible happen. You don't just call up stuff you don't know. Like, for all that I say and all that I do, I, to this day, do not play with Ouija boards. I'm not going to play with the Ouija boards. I don't do that shit. I'm not that. I do a lot of things. I read ruins and tarot and a whole bunch of stuff, but fuck no. I don't be opening up. I don't be purposely opening up portals that no. We did that one time in Cottonwood in Alabama, and I'm like, and it was something that we got it at the novelty store, but you know, I take it all serious because they all do technically the same thing. I mean, they really do. And I see spirits, I feel spirits all the time. I don't need something, and especially we're at Cottonwood too, and I told you the whole story about Cottonwood. But yeah, there's a lot of things I do, but you bring a Ouija board, I'm coming out, I'm leaving the house. Gotta go. Nope. Not gonna do it. Just like people say, we're gonna hold a seance. Well, you know what? I'm just going to exit because, quite frankly, I don't think you motherfuckers know how to do a seance right. I'm not going to trust you. Truth be told, I'm probably the smartest one in the room who would really know how to do that shit. And I don't even want to do it. So why the fuck you think I'm going to be around you and we going to have a seance? Then you do it your fucking self. You know, okay? Because I don't play that shit. I've seen enough ghosts, been around enough ghosts, I've been around way too many things to be calling up straight. I got enough strange things around me Whew, I've been doing that as a child, you know. So like, you clearly, you all have, either you have not seen ghosts, or you don't know what ghosts are, you haven't felt, or you don't know. But I'm telling you, you were like, if you know what, I wish some of you all want to be me so bad. I wish to grant you that wish of seeing something. It's going to drive you crazy. Now remember, like the devil would say, you know, be careful what you wish for. Or God would say that too. Be careful what you wish for. Whatever the God or devil is to you. So I'm like, you know, you want to see the things I see? Okay. All right. I think the biggest remind you that when you try to, you know, like what happened though. You have to heat that up. Yeah, that is horrible. Oba, your name means the king. You are the king of hands, man. Yeah, but that looked like a hot mess. Even when we that face. Over there, we could see how much detail was in that hand. I wish he put the detail. Color had then also moved down into the pumpkin. Oh, that was supposed to be the diva, the evil diva, looking like the evil diva on the rep.
Thank you very much. Very welcome. You all delivered scary stories and devilish
the green people. Ooh, that one. Baby. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, they're going to go into commercial. Oh no, we ain't doing that. I gotta. But anyway, that's it. But know that whoever's with me, I love Halloween movies. I will watch all kinds of. I grew up on the real Halloween movies. Twilight means nothing for me. I think I've forced myself to see maybe 15 to 30 minutes all together of the Twilight. I'm not a Twilight fan. That's not, if Twilight Zone all day, every day, I mean, right from the beginning, when it was black and white, right from the beginning, Twilight Zone, Inner Sanctum, all Outer Limits, all of that. My aunt would sometimes be like, cause I'm in school, you know, my mom was like, let her stay up. Her grades are good, let her stay up. And so, yeah, I'm going to bed on stuff like the Outer Limits and Twilight Zone and stuff like that. And like literally seeing ghosts too and a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, though, you know, that was me as a child. So I don't be playing when I say a lot of people play. I'm not playing about that, but anyway. But that being said, because I am used to and who all, if you were really in the dark shadows, my mom was in the dark. What is that saying about my mom? I realize every time I say that, I'm saying something about my mom. I don't know what y'all gonna say. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't talk about it if I were you. If that case, I should tell you, you better shut the fuck up if you don't say something nice about my mama. Woo-wee, because I know for a fact my mom still lives around me. This woman has shown me she protects and guards me. Oh my God. Y'all are like risking death to be fucking with me. I'm surprised that woman don't play. When I tell you my mom, when I go like, oops, gotta go, gotta stop. That's why I'm like, you see, I could be like ranting and raving and cussing everybody out. Then I'll just stop. Mama don't play. Why you want to play with mama? Mama's like Gaia. Mom is my colleague. Mama don't play about me. Woo! That's why I don't worry about nobody. But yeah, with all of that, and I grew up too. I love stuff like that. But the minute you start bringing out a Ouija board and saying holding seances, I'm out of here. We gone. I just don't do it. I just don't believe in opening up. There's already enough portals opened up. I'm one of those that try to be closing portals. Okay, I'm not the Stargate trying to believe it or not. I'm not the one like somebody said, well, hey, listen, here's a Stargate to we don't know, but it's in some other dimension. Let's go. And I bet you think I'd be like, okay, let's go. No, no, I'm not. No, I'm not that. I'm not that. When you've seen enough stuff like that for real, you, no, I know how to stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to. If you see some of the stuff I've seen up in the sky and stuff like that, I don't really need to I know I'm good right now. I don't really need to be up there with what I saw because I'm like, no. And why would I say that? Well, I don't know. I don't open portals to other dimensions. And I don't I want to go and see. No, I don't think you do, but go ahead. Why do you say that, Val? Why do you say you want to do that? Remember, you said you want to do that. Maybe I watched too many movies. Maybe I know too much stuff. Maybe I'm just being me. And this is my therapy. And thank you guys for watching. And this is a little bit what I do. You know, I guess, you know, my therapy is personal. But for some of you, it might be personal too. So I'm glad to bring you along, because clearly who's gonna therapy me when all my therapists, you know, listen to my story and they start to cry. And I'm like, well, damn. I don't want to depress my therapist. That's me. It's like, damn. I'm like, damn, I depressed my therapist. So like, well, yeah. I knew you were going to be the ones to win it. They got the
with your plague doctor.
Plague doctor. I like that, because he looked like, what was it, like the spy, like in Spy versus Spy, you know, spy like that. But anyway, the Halloween Wars. It's food and it's Halloween. This is a win-win for me.
Ultimate fight between good and evil.
So anyway, the Exorcist was, oh yeah, we were talking about Exorcist. So I'm hoping though, but I'm pretty sure it's not. But it's evil. But I'm sure that this Exorcist is probably going to be a flop. There's so much hype. There's so much hype about it. And you know how you can take certain little clips and stuff like that, but that does not tell the whole movie. I tell you something, Hollywood can make you or break you. If they like you, they'll take a really whack ass movie and give it 50,000 good clips, and you go to the movie and you don't see none of that shit. You'd be surprised some of the stuff that hits the cutting floor is better than some of the stuff they let go. Why? Because politics. Politics and everything. Politics. Tricks and hoes. Politics and just shit. And now you want to play witches too. You want to open portals and call on demons and call on God. You want to run shit. You want to make the shit like the Illuminati. You're going to call on the devils and ACL and stuff like, and like you all really, you clearly, you simple-minded motherfuckers. You simple-minded motherfuckers think that some gangland mentality is going to, like, you know, be able to summon the devil and the demon and keep them like the devil. And like, there, you simple-minded motherfucker, you. The nerve that you think I can summon a demon and hold it together. Y'all watch too much goddamn magicians. Y'all are stupid. Y'all, I mean, trust me. There might be some people that can, but that ain't you. If you think you can, trust me, they've been using you. And that's why they're coming back to pay on you and pray on you right now. Oh my goodness. Y'all don't want to hear me though.
So when they need
y'all don't want to hear me chocolate my minds.
Right off this demon.
You are so funny and so weird. Because it's funny because they're doing it now. And it's funny when they do it. And I mean, you all think I'm just being delusional. I'm not. But what's funny is that they know that I know. That they know that I know. And it's freaking them the fuck out. How does she know? What part of... You all don't listen to me when I tell you who and what I am. You don't believe me. Y'all lie. I tell the truth. Which you... Like I said, simple-minded motherfuckers. But I'm gonna let you all go because I'm gonna get back to this cake war. And chill for the night. Maybe you. I think the CBD just kicked in. That's why. So, but yeah. But I hope. I will let you tell me if The Exorcist is worth seeing. Because if it's really, really good, I don't. Because people are like, this is not the time. That could start, oh man. This could go all the way around. All the way wrong. The Exorcist could trigger people to like be stranger and weirder. Oh God, this is like not the good time. I'm telling you, this country is in for a collision with, well, nothing. But the book was amazing. I would like to see, though. I would like to see, you guys let me know. Because scared me. In the movie, not in real life. In real life, you scare me, I'll kill you. I don't play that shit. I told you, I don't play that shit. In real life, I become like Buffy and I become demon slaves for real. So I'm gonna go because I just saw a dragon and an evil princess and stuff like that. So this is cool.
You can do all these amazing things with isomalt and sugar.
I would love to be a taste tester, though. Can you tell?
Infused with ghost pepper.
I don't always cook
Nervous as ghost
great
pepper
food.
is pretty
I
dang
probably
spicy.
could, but I just don't feel like it. My husband was a chef. That was his lane. But I know good food when it tastes. Look, are you kidding me? My husband was the best. That was my personal chef. That's why between that, my husband served me royally. I mean, and well, mind my business. That's why I'd be jealous too, I guess. But you know, when you've had the best, you don't like. I've had the best for the rest of my life, so I'm good, all right? I just need to make sure my money's tight. Nobody's going to come and live off me. What will my husband say to that? No, hell no. He didn't die for me to let some bum live off of me. And, bitch, I damn sure didn't die. You know, I ain't living to let some bum live. We're not doing that. And don't play those little witchcraft voodoo. I mean, because they really do be doing that around here and stuff like that. Like, I'm a friend to you and you want to be an enemy and a friend of me to me? Okay. It's dark season. I can go dark vampire in a heartbeat. But okay, Lord, that was just a representation of God. God dog it.
So we can create that balance.
That was that he said. No, you won't. No, you won't.
To build the head out, I gotta use two pieces, so it'll be a front and back.
No, you won't. You're right. I won't. Never mind.
Building the face.
However,
The design is a little ambitious, but
3 rules.
small scale.
3 rules. Art over war. First one, choose creativity over like whipping somebody's ass. Second, if you have to whip somebody's ass, whip that ass good. I mean, whip that ass good. But legally if you can. But whip that ass good that you can live to tell about another day and you can keep growing, okay? It doesn't make sense to whip somebody's ass and then you stuck in jail for the rest of your life and your family failing and everybody failing because you done did something that was probably going to take themselves out anyway. So make it count. You know what? Make it work for something. Just don't be whipping somebody's ass just because your ego got in the way. I mean, you know, if they want to take your life, you take those first. You damn right. Now, would you kill somebody in a heartbeat? In a heartbeat. What do you think you think I just had money to shit out my ass for something? I had $1,000 to shit out my ass for a gun and bullets? Hell fucking no. That's several bills. Oh, take me serious. If I spend that much money on some shit, you goddamn well right I'll be willing to kill a bitch. And I'm legal, so I'm smart too, because I'm like, the good kid, like, look me in the eye, go ahead, vet me, go ahead, vet me, follow me everywhere. They're like, oh, she cool, yeah, I am cool, even the demons know, oh, she cool, she way cool, so somebody better watch how they speak to me. Don't let your family get you fucked up. Reality. But yeah, what I said, like art over war, you know, if you gotta stand up for your ground, stand your ground. And 3, make sure you have a good team. A good support team is essential because no man, no woman is an island. You don't have to be married to nobody. I ain't gonna marry nobody. You think I'm gonna give away my husband's benefit? If you ever hear me doing that shit, know that I have been Hillsong and Jim Jones and they done gave me the tea and I done been cloned and I done lost my goddamn mind. And I'm telling all the ladies and the men, don't give up your benefits right now. I mean, like, no, don't be marrying nobody for at least live your life. If you marry anybody for the next year, that's somebody's gonna take you, okay? They're gonna take your money. They're taking people out insurance. They're knocking these people off. You see the news. Some of it's fake news, some of it's real news, but people are disappearing like crazy. A lot of people gotta die. Trust me, a lot of people are zombied out. And when they zombie out, they're gonna go crazy. It's getting ready to be Halloween and dark season too, and they are not mentally prepared for none of this happening. But you know, I'm the crazy one. Listen to what Miss Cleo said for $29.99 every day. Pump those numbers up, okay? Pump those fast. Get those. Hit. I don't give a fuck if you watch it or not. This is my therapy and it's personal. Child, what are y'all talking about? What are you? It's like I'm looking at narrative stuff now. It's like when you know TV, you can't even watch it no more. You can see the volume. Oh yeah, the vaccine shit. Of course it is. You all need to go to hell for what you're doing to kids. Seriously. You doing to the babies and you act like you don't know. I think you do. I understand you need your job. I get it, but doesn't that weigh on you at all? That you're... But I'm crazy. People. Accomplice to genocide is still genocide. So I said what I said, right? So looking at crackers again. I talked about crackers earlier today. Cheese. Oh yeah. Ooh, don't tell my doctor. I have some cheese. That's what I want. Cheese stick and peanut butter. That's so horrible. But that's wonderful food for me. Ew. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm just going off into my own world. I really do feel like the CBD is kicked in now. I'm chilling. Chilling. All CBD is not, I won't even say what my company is now. I mean, they're very good, very reputable company, very great company. Not like you won't find this in all the stores type of company. So I'm going straight to high quality stuff right now, because I do believe anytime the government gets into something, it twists it out. So there's something going on with my, which is probably still from the infusion and whatever's binding it to something in some of the other CBD that is like, binding the calcium and stuff like that. So I'm like, when I started cutting back on that, it's like, so it's just like how we talked about with bread or with food, like how you can get healthier food outside of America, because America makes stuff cheap. So you get this bread that, you want it to last longer, but if you want it to last longer, then you have to put a lot of artificial ingredients on. And really the FDA and Big Pharma are all hand in hand, okay? They're in the same bed with each other. So you don't even have to say it's federally, you don't even have to put the ingredients on. So it can be organic, but doesn't mean it's organic. Like I was today years old when I realized that grass fed or farm raised does not mean that they're eating the good grains. Pasture, I forgot what it was like. Pasture, I forgot what the doctor said, but pasture raised something. It's something like, because it can be, because he said it could be farm raised or whatever and still be like in a little like machine, like, just like how Smithfield. Yeah, it still could be in that type of like animal farm where they're giving all the cheap shit, like giving you the cheap cornmeal. Yes, it's grains, but it's the cheapy grain. It's like the dog food grain. You understand what I'm saying? So you're not getting good, but the labeling makes you think it's healthier. No. See, they change up the labels. You all don't read though, and that's your problem. You don't read. Oh, like you didn't read.
I've got to remedy that. My brain's on fire.
You look like you are high as hell. Either you are hype or you are high as hell.
Okay.
I know tweaked eyes. And most of these chefs be tweaking. So, I'm just being honest.
You're good.
I had to stop Baker one time in Atlanta for beating this guy's ass. This ball, what's going on? Actually, I don't know.
I've got exposed skewers, so I'm going to scramble and hide.
In many ways, we were right for each other.
Only 3 hours.
Sometimes we'd be like, give you out your calico cat, but we would, at least we were a great support. He would be there for me and stop me if I was getting ready to blow it. I would stop him if I was getting ready to blow it. That's what a true support team is supposed to do. Don't let your husband or your wife be a fool or be a fool. And if you do, check them. Check that bitch. Check that hoe. Check whoever. I'm going to check you. Don't be like checking me when I'm in the right. I'm not submitting to nobody that doesn't have a better light than me. What the fuck you think I am? You can't buy legacy with Facebook views or social media views. You can't buy. That's not legacy. It's a DNA thing. That's legacy. It's a DNA thing. It's an attitude thing. It's a blood thing. It's a deep thing. Don't even remotely think that your parents are like my parents. We're the same. Not. My parents were different. That makes me different, not the thought. The nerve. People got me twisted trying to treat me like I'm somebody else. You goddamn right I think I'm better than all of them. Just by myself.
Mascarpone cream and a hit of a spicy
You're gonna put a
jalapeno
dumbass
bacon
hoe in front of me just because she got some views or a record or something like that. I'm supposed to go, wow. Why should I be impressed with that? Let's see what that bitch does in a year from now. Let's see what happens if we end up going to another war. Let's see what happens when all these people start to fall in more. Let's see what all these bitches will do then. Let's see what all these bitch-made women and men, all these celebrities, let's see what they do when this shit hits in about another 12 more months. That's going to be interesting. You better worry about what you're going to do, because I can tell you what they're not going to do. They're not going to save you. So before you give them all your money and buy all their shit and buy all their shoes, do you have shoes? Can you afford? I don't give a damn. Can you afford $800 shoes? Can you afford $400 shoes? Can you afford? Well, then do that. But goddamn it, don't come on me. Don't ask me for shit. Can you give me a ride? Do you have money? Do I look like the taxi? If I see some of you and you're walking, okay, because remember when I was walking? Myself, the little old woman, you saw me walking. How could you not see me walking? You saw the stick and everything, but sometimes I'm walking to the store. Remember, it was for a year I didn't have a car. Or two. Well, however long, I don't know, it just, became my life, and I just, every day was something new. I just did what I had to do. But I remember a lot of times, because remember, asking for help is really like the last thing I do, since the 1 or 2 times I've only asked for help from family or friends, they nutted the fuck up. So, that won't happen again. Don't tell me, oh, I got you now. I don't believe that. I got the people who got me. The military had me. You've always had me. So maybe that's the legacy in itself. Maybe that's why I go out, where I go for my therapy. Maybe that, because even that's protected by the military. So it's clear to me that as long as I realize my protection is a legacy that I'm born into and supposed to be for me, I'm not going to give that up for some goddamn celebrity. There's not a fucking person on this planet that's got better benefits than me. As far as I'm concerned, what can a celebrity give me? You're going to lose all that money within about 7 months to a year. You don't know what's going on, my dear. I do. But do you? He's coming down. He's coming down. I can tell he was tweaking. I mean, he's focused too, but he's tweaking because you can tell the eyes and like he's focused.
So I guess
I don't want y'all to get mad. I said he was tweaking and may not, but a lot of these chefs. I know the chef in Atlanta where my husband was working for. He was tweaking. That's why bacon was going to be his ass. He tweaked white boy. Duluth white boy flexed too much on the wrong brother. People find that out real quick. Bacon ate that brother. Oh. Well, real support do. So I didn't finish the story earlier today when I said another one fucking crackers over at Fort Bragg. I mean, because everybody ain't good. Everybody got, everybody grows up their own way and they have lessons. Okay, you learn through your lessons. Learn to learn people and not through what your parents told you, what you learned from your folks, or even what you read in books. Learn to learn people as you are. Saying that to everybody in the military, learn to learn people as you are, not what you've been told. Because 90% of what you've been told has been just a lie or somebody else's perception. But anyway, so this guy, he's just, because Bake was, the MPs know, that's why a lot of the MPs, some of them, maybe that's your children's children that's guarding me. It's a legacy, who knows? But I mean, there's it's just a distinct, people remember good people and good food. And he was. So, but because he fed everybody. He fed the MP. People need to eat. So he fed them well. He would get the best ingredients. I mean, he really would, because he was over the chef. So he would the army can afford it. Why give them cheap ass food when you got the best people? You got 82nd Airborne. Why are you gonna give them cheap shit? Don't that money pay for the good stuff, so you give them the poor stuff? See what the military does? That's the whole point. Their money pays for the good stuff, and you give them the poor shit. So my husband like, no, they gonna get the good shit. So, some little cheesy ass, little cracker, whatever, that was over him, and just I think was just mad because he could outcook him. And at the same time, Baker was not going to let you punk him. And he knew that the guy probably had a little racist problem. And then it became personal. So it really got to be really, really personal. And it was just bringing a lot of, as you would say, it was bringing a lot of anxiety to Baker. So, and I mean, I saw him snap off a couple of days, and Baker would kind of hold me back. Like, cause I'm getting ready to go up into this white boy's ass. Cause you know that, I mean, and that's why I'm like, I'm never going to be a good military wife. I don't do all that, you know, ranking. Like, you know, if the general's wife comes up to me and she's acting like a bitch, I'm a listen to her for a minute. But if she keeps on, I'm gonna call her a bitch. I'm just telling you that. I'm not going to be good in the social clubs. People who think they're famous just because their husband's a general. Bitch, you still a bitch. That doesn't mean you come in here like you a dying cat, like you some Hollywood hill, like you Princess Diana, some shit like that. So your goddamn role. Some of these women be, and I'm telling you, most of these hoes ain't never done nothing until they marry that guy. They're probably some country bumpkin ass, or wherever, some cheap ass whatever that saw a good mark, and so all of a sudden they married, they did well and married up, and now, their husband's a lieutenant or a general, and they think I'm a general too. No! You still the same thing you ever was. I've seen some wives who are absolutely wonderful, and shout out to the military wives who are your kid. I've seen like a mother the other day, and she was just handling it. Sis, you were like marvelous. And I asked you, are you, and she's like, yeah, but I know, I wanted to give you a hug, but you were like, but I sent the vibes, you were marvelous. No, you were marvelous. Those of you who do what you're supposed to do, you are marvelous. You got so many, though, that don't do shit. And then you got so many that think they got ranked because their husband got ranked. No, your husband got ranked. That doesn't mean you have rank. If you're going to be that ranked, then act like you got ranked and not such a damn bitch. Class is class. Ranking and class, two different things. And yet it's not. But either way, that doesn't call you to be a bitch. God damn. People be going through too much shit. Why can't people just be real? It's that part. I'm going to be real. So no, I don't recognize rank. I recognize real. Because I'm born rank. So right off the bat, I'm looking at somebody in my mind that you rank less than me. Sorry, I don't apologize. You will get no apology for that. I know my standing in this world. You just don't. So anyway, don't get it twisted on where I live or how I'm at or where I'm at now. Trust me, honey. You don't know me. Manger show. That's on purpose. But yeah, so the guy was like let me get off the story real quick and get back to the food. Happy times, because this was happy for me in the fact that my husband, he was really stressing out my husband. And so I said, you want me to do something about it? Do you really want me to do something about it? He said, yeah. And I asked him again, because see, when I ask you twice, when I ask you, do you really want me to do something? You need to hear what I say and understand that I'm asking you to, if you need to rethink this and don't think this is a good idea, this is your time to say no now. Because when I ask you, do you really want me to do something about it? Please believe I'm going to do something about it. So when if I ask you that twice, that's your time. Is this a smart move? People at the radio station have done that one time before when we were in Greenville, South Carolina, and the KKK was marching downtown, and I was by myself. You know what the station is in Greenville. I'm gonna get to the story with Baker in a minute, but this goes with like in Wayne Walker, and Wayne Walker was saying, I was on the air, and Wayne Walker was saying, oh, Val, the KKK is marching by, and I said, oh, really? I said, you want me to do something? I said, yeah, and he said, yeah. I said, you sure? He said, yeah. And before I got ready to get to my flow, it's like in less than 3 minutes or 2 minutes, he called me like, no, don't you do anything. Don't you do anything. Never mind what I just said. I'd already started the first one because I had loaded up all of my Public Enemy songs. I loaded up all my X-Clan songs, and I was about to go all by myself in that place. And that's how I am. The KKK, like nobody couldn't have got to me. I am not scared of you. I'm scared of me when I snap. Trust me. You don't know me. I'm not me. Some things I'm joking about. Some things I know. So, getting back to my husband saying, you sure you want me to do something? And he said, yeah, because he was frustrated. So, before the day was out, I ended up calling Top. Yes, Top. Yes, Top. As in, if you're in the military, you know who Top is. I talked to the general. I was on my mama shit. Cause you're gonna hear me one way or the other. You're going to listen to me. I have my ways, and don't come with sucking a dick either. Oh no, I have my legal way. You're going to hear me. I have that type of authority. So, and I'm a good, and plus I'm a good kid. So, anyway, I think the next day, or either was before the day was out, they had sent, they come into the battalion. They came, and he was like, "Did you call the general's office?" Yeah. I asked you, are you sure you wanted me to do it? He was like, I didn't think you really could do it, or would. Either he said, I didn't think you really would do it, or I really didn't think you could have got through. It's like, oh, baby, you don't know me yet, do you? You don't know me. They messing with my man, so I would take this white boy out if you want me to. Yeah, that's the type of person I am. So when you get me, you get somebody that will support you. But if you be bullshit for me, brother, I will break you. Don't ever take a good woman and treat her like some trash or a hoe and think you can get that with your dick. Dicks ain't shit. Bitch. My husband, I'm good for the rest of my life. That's a man. When you got whatever that.
It's finished.
We did it.
I'm good.
For this spine chiller, we asked you to create a
Anyway.
balance between good and evil.
I saw the flash.
Battle of good and evil.
That was
We thought it would just be so cool to do a dragon and make the dragon a good guy.
That is
and
good.
Be like dark sorcerer.
They do this with food. See, this is the stuff I'm interested in. Y'all interested in like little sussy boys and women and porn and shit like that. I'm interested in food. This is porn for me.
And because of that, you couldn't create wings that are actually appropriately sized.
Food and creativity. I should be a judge. I can literally judge this stuff. I definitely want to be a taste tester though.
Low-lighted with shading so that it just really stands out. Even though these two characters are.
And I have to make sure my body's right, and that's why I exercise. Because I don't. Me and diets don't. I don't do diets. I don't. I'm not gonna go heroin chic. I'm not gonna take coke to lose weight. I'm not gonna go to Sono Bello. Bitch, go out and exercise. You spend all that money. You know, you spend all that money for really. You should have just been getting you less fucking Happy Meals and walking around the lap instead of spending all that money for Sono Bello, and that shit gonna come right back. You people are so stupid. See, I blame Big Pharma for that too. All you people got sucked in by Big Pharma because these celebrities came in pure view. Pure view. If it wasn't for the plastic surgery or the hair, y'all all fed the beast. You fed the beast and you sacrificed your blessings. Like I said, dumb as fuck. Y'all dumb as fuck. And you think that's a blessing because God's gonna lift us up because God doesn't care that we done.
It's delicious.
Oh,
There's a beautiful texture play
go with
between
that.
the biscuit, the raspberry, and that really airy mousse. The only thing
Got
that's
two
missing
words
me
for you.
is that ghost pepper. I'm grateful.
Red Sea.
But when it comes to the challenge,
I don't want to be too strong.
yes, you're a gentleman, and I appreciate it so much.
The French way.
But I do wish that I could get some heat out of it. It is missing. The mousse is really aerated. It's super silky. It's so
Two more words
soft.
for you.
But I do agree.
Noah's Ark.
I got ghosted by the ghost pepper. Oh.
Yeah.
Our piece is an epic battle between Typhon.
One
who's
word for
already
you.
defeated 4
Evolution.
gods, and he's on his way
Dumb
up to
doesn't
Mount
evolve.
Olympus to defeat Zeus and take over the cosmos. I really love Zeus's arm. And in fact, the most iconic part of Zeus to me is his arm. However, especially if it's a fight between ultimate good and ultimate evil,
It's
I'm not
weak.
getting that great dramatic scene.
I'm not.
First of all, Zeus and his facial expression, he looks like, I got this. Like, this is not even a battle. The outreaching of the arm as
Not
he's
to
going
be a
strike
not
down
to,
on this
not to
Typhon,
sound,
and then the fact
but
that he's reeling back.
these are
and he
not
has his
these
arm
are.
suspended,
Is this
right?
a debut
There's
show?
Definitely tension
Is this a
between the
second?
two characters.
You all have
We'll go
not.
to that.
Yeah,
But
this is
there's
new.
a really big gaping negative space right in the middle of your board, so it
Must have been
makes it
Slim
look
Pickens.
incomplete.
I mean, I've seen you do better, but I get it. Everybody's on striking. You got to get what you can get. I get it. Then y'all should like watch me and pay me Pay me as, let me be your reality. I mean, you know, clearly I'm somebody's Truman Show. Somebody knows, because they're plugged into me like Cerebro, and they are going to pay me. Oh, you're going to pay me. Daddy says, you're going to pay. Are we doing reality now? Is this reality or therapy, or is this prophecy? I don't know. It's whatever it is to you. I'm just looking at, I'm like, no, because I am 67 years old, and I'm looking at myself, and I look better than I have in a long, long time. I'm like, I don't give a flying fucking flip what y'all say. I'm beautiful. This is like, compared to, I don't look nothing like what I've been through. And the fact I'm still here and literally haven't killed some of you, that in itself was a miracle. Not the ones to live, but you know, I'm like, you don't even know. And I'm telling you, you got a whole bunch of people that wake up every day saying the same thing. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all keep pushing the wrong people. You looking at, you keep pushing the good kids, and the good kids turn into, remember, Carrie was a good kid too. Reagan was a good kid too. What's another horror show? What's another hero villain here that turned, like, you know, what is it? Anyway, Harry Potter was a good kid too. Hermione was a good kid too. I'm Black Hermione. I will fuck you up. My morals aren't quite as, like, I'm more Catwoman than Batwoman, okay? That's the part, like I said, with Catwoman and Batwoman, whatever that was with the thing, like you said, I don't feel the same way that you do about guns. Like, no, sometimes you need a gun. Sometimes you like, you know, like, no, we're not gonna play. I don't have time. Yep, that's it. Next. Who's next? I wish I could stop, like, getting bored in Gallagher. I got on Gallagher the other day at the laundromat, and I just to get some, and but then I just got, the second I say I get bored, then I start just losing and bombing out, and I feel the voice here. Whoever's an air tag me that says, keep going. I'm like, I don't care. I'm bored with it now. Bomb. So you just gave up. Man, if we took this serious, I could probably go to level 14, but I get tired after level 10. I really get tired of bored after level 8. No. Cue to wrap it up, because I am running out of stuff to say right now. I think I'm just going to chill. I think the easy side of the CBD kicked in. But, yeah. Did y'all learn something from this therapy session? I've been all over the place. But
it wasn't unsuccessful. I still think if you did the cord,
we got a lot of crazy things going on in the world. I mean, serious. Each day, though, think, be kind.
The spicy element that we chose was
be nice.
Pepper, so I made a spicy blood orange.
Be fair. Be kind. Be nice. Be fair. Be kind. Be nice. Be fair. Or beware. Be kind. Be nice. Be fair. Or beware. Especially with me.
Easy to bite into. It adds a really nice
and feed me good food.
The orange.
But if you poison me, I will come at my goals.
Pumpkin posse.
I wouldn't do it.
Snack Sabbath. I noticed Froggy's not here. He had to step away. So why don't
So I'm gonna go anyway.
The demon prince's arm
You were just snack Sabbath
by this poor peasant girl, and now he's in control of her soul. Kill our brave and valiant knight, save her soul, and end the curse.
That's kind of good.
Look at this display.
That's kind of good.
This pumpkin work. It really looks like draped fabric on the clothing. You have this kind of gold chest plate that actually looks metallic, like armor. And then the ribbing and the details, it's absolutely gorgeous. Now, the sugar work, also impeccable. Anyway,
I gotta go. I'm up here like, see me in food. See what entertains me.
Which is
Not some whack ass celebrity show or some stupid ass video.
You could have just created a smooth kind of marble finish.
Yeah, because it looks a little.
A lot more pleasant to look
Yeah,
at.
because it looks a little
How do
choppy.
you think they
Little,
did?
I have a very emotional reaction to your design. Maybe it's because I'm a mother of daughters, but I'm like, get your.
Anyway, I'm gonna go. Have a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night. Thank you for joining me in my therapy, reminding you all you're beautiful and just being just you, however you be you, as long as you be nice, be kind, be fair, you know, especially to you. Love you. Because no one will love you. No one will love you like you.
So,
No matter
what are we
who you
tasting
believe
today?
in, Jesus ain't gonna love you more than you. You are the Jesus for you. Love you. Allow that energy, allow that love in you that you give to someone else who doesn't give back to you. It's not about that. You just don't keep giving and giving and giving and don't get nothing back. No, that's losses. That's bad math. Jesus would never say that. God would never say that. Mom would never say that. Nobody in their right mind would ever say that message.
I do think that jalapeno is for some reason not delivering the heat.
I like the addition of the mascarpone, but the overwhelming taste that I taste here is this kind of lingering grassiness of the jalapeno. I think it's because he did a roasted jalapeno,
Anyway,
but then he also incorporated a
they
fresh
were not the
jalapeno.
best crop, but I get. We'll see. This is where we're at. Stuff is not at its top tier right now, but they're pushing it to you like it is. You better watch your money. You better make your money count and stop spending it on bullshit.
Not moving forward tonight is
Because when you need that money, nobody's going to help you, and that's going to turn really.
Pumpkin Posse. I'm
That's
sorry.
going to turn really,
You're
really
done
ugly,
in
really
this
quick.
Halloween
I'm
wars.
trying to save some
Although
of
your
y'all's
artistry
life.
came through, the judges agreed.
Learn
You
about
lacked the
nature. Learn how to
cohesiveness,
survive.
And your design appeared unfinished.
Learn to be a naturalist. You know, learn about natural things. Natural things.
The experience that I had while
Nature.
wars, priceless.
Learn more nature than man. Man lies, man changes all the time. But Mother Nature's got a plan, and that plan has always been from the beginning to the end. Nature will let you know, for the most part, what it's going to do. But you know what? You can listen to, you know what? Why am I teaching you? This is free therapy for me. This is my message for me. Ooh!
That's amazing.
I don't like this. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Oh, was it yours? Daggone it. Don't touch the sickle. Anyway, I gotta go. More Food Channel. Yeah.